Choosing disbelief rather than faith is serious. A non-Christian is a son of disbelief. Ephesians 2:2. In which you formerly walked according to the course of this world, according to the ruler of the authority of the air, the spirit now working in the sons of disobedience. In the same way that a Christian is a believer, a non-Christian is a son of disobedience. But also believers can be unbelievers or have little faith. Matthew 17:17, and answering Jesus said, O faithless and perverted generation, until when shall I be with you? Until when shall I bear with you? Bring him here to me. And the word faithless can also mean unbelieving. Matthew 16:8, and knowing Jesus said to them, why do you reason among yourselves because you took no loaves, little faiths? When we look at little faith in the light of that the first sin was rooted in this, then it becomes much more serious to have little faith. Disbelief or little faith derived from the first sin, where Eve chose to not believe in the word of God, but in the words of Satan. Genesis 3:1-6. And the serpent was cunning above every animal of the field which Yahweh God had made. And he said to the woman, is it true that God has said, you shall not eat from any tree of the garden? And the woman said to the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree in the middle of the garden God has said, you shall not eat of it, nor shall you touch it, lest you die. And the serpent said to the woman, dying you shall not die. For God knows that in the day you eat of it, even your eyes shall be opened, and you shall be as God, knowing good and evil. And the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and the tree was desirable to make one wise. And she took of its fruits and ate, and she also gave to her husband with her, and he ate. In this light we see that unbelief or lack of faith is a serious sin. Everything you don't do in faith is sin. Romans 14:23. But the one doubting, if he eats, he has been condemned, because it is not of faith, and whatever is not of faith is sin. If you are in a situation where the word of God says one thing, but your feelings or your thoughts from you or Satan say something else, and you choose to believe things around you rather than God, you sin greatly.